Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna get the email about the room tomorrow? You or me?
That's a good question. One of us will. I think, I don't know. I'll ask Mom whose name it's in. She would know better than me. I'm kind of doubt that she changed it, you know? She just made my name to it. I don't think she put it in my name.
They kind of treated me like a criminal when I tried to change it myself, so.
Did they? Sorry. You know what? I think there's a thing we can make you like called associate members.
The guy was just like, how did you get this reservation? Very suspicious.
Yeah. This is where they usually are. Yeah. Every time we walk in the rain, I just remember that Main Street thing. I chuckle. Yeah, it was a no cares of the world kind of thing. Hey, can you do a favor? Text your mom real quick and ask her if this is showing up, because there's nobody watching. It takes a while sometimes, but. Okay.
Is it coming through?
Yeah. I don't want to be wasting my time if it's not. Whoa, it's dark in here. But we're out of the rain. Oh my God, yeah, she's right on top of it. When I see a 1 right away, I know it's her. I know it's her. She might be eating too, now that I think of it. Lizzie will probably be living at our house all week.
On the couch, there's a laptop right there.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Those are little kiosky things they have ice cream in there. I have no clue. Maybe on hot days they sell it right there. Have it in the queue. Well, there's one. There's one.
There she is.
Viewer. Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Mom.
She's gonna freak out.
This is not affectionate behavior, but a ritual used to determine dominance between the legs. The two contestants intertwine.
Oh, maybe not. No exclamation points yet.
The male lion. Supreme hunter of the African plains.
I have nothing here.
Actually spends most of his day sleeping. Fonder of the rock. It is the females of the bride who know.
That's another message somewhere else.
My 6 years here now. I spent many hours observing animals.
I'm going back and forth in the UK today too, so.
Before you embark on your photo tour, Kilimanjaro Safaris asked me to share with you the true story of Harambe's wildlife. Some, I think, will surprise you. The mighty male elephant, while impressive, is not the leader nor even the cornerstone of elephant society. It is the females of the species who bond together into social units known as herds. Each herd is ruled by an older female known as the matriarch. Her experience in dealing with predators, water sources, and drought patterns is essential to the herd well-being. If the matriarch is killed by poachers, her experience is lost forever, endangering the herd's survival.
Given that black and white rhinos look so very much alike, one might imagine that their lifestyles should be similar, but due to the smallest of anatomical differences, they do in fact lead very different lives.
The black rhino has a flexible, pointy upper lip that adapts it to browsing on leaves and shrubs found in Harambe's forest and bush country. White rhinos with broad black lips have adapted it to a life of grazing Harambe's open grasslands. At first glance, it might appear that all zebras look alike. One seems no different from the other.
Zebra?
In reality,
Yeah.
no two are the same.
English.
Each zebra has its
Not
own
English, I think
unique
she's
stripe pattern,
South African.
much like human
Yeah,
fingerprints.
I think it is too, but
The animals of Harambe are wonderfully diverse. Each has a story to tell about the struggle.
yeah, she's
to
English,
survive.
Harambe.
The cheetah, with the ability to reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour, is the fastest animal on Earth. Well, evolutionary adaptation
Oh,
has
is that thunder again?
means of reaching fast-moving prey.
Okay, now I'm really going under here.
The lightweight cheetah frequently loses its catch to the stronger hyena or lion. The African warthog is a favorite prey of lions, leopards, and cheetah. Its defense is high-speed escape. When the warthog has no alternative but to fight, it does not use the large upper tusks as one might expect. It is the sharp lower tusks that can inflict lethal damage on the predator. The upper tusks are digging tools used to excavate burrows and find birds. Harambe is rich with bird life. Keep your eyes out for some of these species.
Didn't know Pumbaa was so mean.
Cory bustard. Secretary bird. Round hornbill.
This is the most I've ever seen of this.
Helmeted guinea
I know,
fowl.
hey? That's because we're always fast passing it.
Ostrich. Flamingo. The graceful, delicate appearance of antelope and gazelle belie their athletic ability. Impalas are antelope capable of down fluid leaps of 10 meters and 35 feet. And this Thompson's gazelle is pumpkin, making abrupt upward leaps. Perhaps this behavior advertises their athletic ability to evade predators. Harambe is bush country abounded with many varieties of antelope and gazelle. Oddbok. Common waterbuck. Now, a giant northern radius might appear to indicate fatigue, but in fact, a bull is a threat to speed, or to other males intruding into his territory. If the intruder does not withdraw, or approaches slightly more than several
Don't even know this far away from us.
Yeah, it's just slow moving. As you can see, it is raining a bit tonight. We are undercover. We're in line for safari. I turned this on way too early. It's alright. Now, anybody watching can experience the queue. It's way too much fun. Is it thunder again?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with that radar. I don't know what's wrong with that radar. But it's not showing us.
Yes, she is. I'll interrupt her and ask her a question.
I'll be really rude.
You don't know her. I mean, like, yeah, can you tell me what?
Only by working together can we maintain Harambee as a set and all its families. I was born here.
I'm trying to figure out how to stop the TV
See with your eyes.
and then bring it up again.
It is my hope that what you see today, you will treasure in your heart forever. Karibuni Harambee, Rizal Yamanyama Lopudi. Welcome to Harambee Wildlife Reserve.
Did you really respond? Maybe it's not her. Oh, there's another person.
Of course, if they were just like this,
Getting ready to go on the safari ride. We're getting close. Have you got any nice shirts yet? Any nice shirts yet? Oh, that's it. The magic is
Karibuni. I am Father Lisa Mutuba, and I am happy to welcome you to Harambee Wildlife Reserve. I hope that your visit will give you new appreciation and respect for Africa's magnificent living treasures. Harambee Wildlife Reserve was created to meet the growing challenges that face our native wildlife here in Africa. Expanding human population is bringing with it a loss of natural habitat, threatening the very existence of our great creatures. Sadly, even the borders of life cannot protect our animals from the most dangerous threat of all, poaching.
That right side seems to be empty. You can fill up all the space there on the right. Both sides will be the same safari. Fill up all the
Children and livestock with food.
here.
Damn.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't. What do the weights look like everywhere else? What are the weights looking like everywhere else? What are the weights looking like everywhere else? You send that picture to sleep? Oh man. Shoulda.
It's not Avatar, it's a short ride. It's not Avatar, it's a short
Yo no sé cómo es de
Troop.
Maybe about number 2 behind the red line, please.
Number 2?
Row 2 behind the red line.
We're not going with them, are we? I don't think we go with them.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Inclina sus niños. Gracias. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harappan Wildlife Reserve has been broken up. Experience of office and some tools of your safari. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, doesn't mean you don't have to complete the high profession. Aggravated by this arrangement, expected mothers should not lie. Once on board your safari vehicle, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving soon. A sunny Sunday, you'll join your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies, dentro del vehículo. Gracias.
I was going to make a new idea.
Row 1? Okay. Alrighty then.
If your group doesn't fit, you'll be on the next one.
Out on the next stretch, make sure you're behind the other line. Gates are going to close towards you.
You can go to the other end if you want.
Watch your hands, feet on the right. Your doors are sliding shut.
Going for the next one. It was a training group last time I first I mean, it makes sense that they're training, but like, we should still. So there's at least like 15 trucks. It's not really difficult to get
Asante Sana Warden, as we say in Harambe Twinde, which means the widow. Alright, well, Chombo friends, my name is Megan, and I'll be your guidance to Harambe while I preserve today. Feel free to take as many pictures as you like. We are a photo safari. Just make sure you are hanging on really tightly to all those cameras and cell phones. Your warden does not allow me to stop for anything that falls out. But if something does, please raise your hand, let me know. I will call the warden, see if I can get those items back for you. Can't guarantee that they'll get back to you right away though. They might not get back to you in the same condition that they were in when you dropped them. So if you like your things, please keep them in the truck. Also, please make sure that we do stay fully and completely seated at all times. That does include those little ones. I don't mind if they are sitting on your lap or if they are sitting on the bench next to you, as long as they are not being passed back and forth or held up into the air. It does get really bumpy out here. Some sections of the reserve are bumpier than others, and I want everybody to stay nice and safe. Also, if you aren't taking pictures, I would use an action mode or a sports setting. Anything with a faster shutter speed, we will be moving, as will all of the animals, and I cannot stop for every single one of them. They will not be stopping for us either. Plus, they are wild animals, and they do what they want when they want to do so. So you never know when they're going to be doing something cool you're going to want to take a picture of. That being said, please keep in mind that we are entering their homes. So I don't mind if we talk, laugh, and have fun, as long as we do not make noises at them. Noises like whistling, clapping, snapping, things like that usually scares the animals away. And we want them to come as close to the truck as they can so we can have the best views. Now this first area we are in is called the Little Teary Forest. And out to our right hand side, there is a dark brownish red animal with white stripy legs. And that is an okapi. Many people believe that the okapi is related to a zebra because of its legs, but it is actually the only known relative of the giraffe. They have a prehensile tongue that allows them to lick their own eyes and ears, much like giraffes can. They have a very similar skull shape as well.
I got
up
it.
until about 1901, when they were first discovered by the Western world, they were thought to be
Did it really?
hallucinations because of how reclusive and shy they are. And still,
Right on cue.
to this
Nice.
day, we are not sure how many of them are in existence. Now I do see a watering hole coming up here on the left, and where there's water, well, there's bound to be animals. And I think we should take a look, see what we can find. Unfortunately for a lot of these animals, there aren't many places like these left in the world for them to call home. And that's because of deforestation, increasing human populations, and an increase in human means a decrease in forests. So that's why recycling our paper products, using the ones that we have responsibly, is so incredibly important. That way we can make sure that the animals actually have a place to call home. I'm not seeing much so far, but that's alright, we'll keep on going. A lot of the animals that live in here are either nocturnal animals, active at night, or they're what's called crepuscular, which means that they're active at dawn and dusk. As the sun isn't quite setting yet, you might not have very good luck, but you can kind of see an animal coming up out to the left. You still have a ways to go. It's going to be called a bongo. Very orangey in color, there's quite a few. Bongo like the drums. And they are known as the ghosts of the forest because they are so
they're really
very,
up
very
close here.
rarely seen. The way that their horns are slicked back helps them to run through the underbrush very quickly, stay hidden from their predators. Now if you notice on this big one, his horns go straight back off his head. That's how you can tell he is male. Female bongo horns cross at the ends. The gray ones that are staring at us are greater kudus. Those ones are females because they do not have any horns. Male kudu horns can actually be about 6 feet long. Kudus are the second tallest antelope in the world, standing about 55 inches tall. Now I do know of a river that isn't super far away, and I think that we should take a look. Last time I came down here by the Salpy River, I did see a view of the Nile hippopotamus. There is one on the right, but it's super difficult to see. So we're going to go a little farther up river here, see if we might have better luck trying to find one. They can hold their breath for about 8 minutes underwater as well, so you never know, and their heads are going to be poking up out of the water. Sometimes all you can see is their nostrils as well, so we'll keep our eyes out. They are some of the largest and most dangerous animals in all of Africa. Not because of what they eat though, they're vegetarians. Instead they're dangerous because of how large they are. They're to left. They can weigh about 500 pounds. And their bite is so strong that it can crush
Oh, there we go.
a crocodile.
Look, there's a whole missile in there.
And a group like this is called a bloat, B-L-O-A-T, rhymes with motor float. They are some of the largest and most dangerous animals in Africa. By far not the most dangerous ones, but some of them for sure. I think the most dangerous is probably an African wild dog or a crocodile, one of the two, but they're pretty up there on the list. Most animals like elephants and giraffes, they're on the list. Up to the left on the island as well is a pod of pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pinkish color their feathers turn during the mating season. They turn a nice kind of dusty rose color. Hippos don't really like to swim. They can, they just don't like to. So they prefer walking along the bottom. We're gonna check out these shallower areas, see if we can find any more.
Ooh,
I didn't find any of those, but I do see a Basque of Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles aren't inactive like this for the majority of the day. And that's because they are cold-blooded, and they have to save their energy for when they eat, which is about once a week or so. And that's because they can eat about half of their body weight in one sitting. Plus, they've got a bone-crushing bite force of over 2,000 pounds. And if they lay perfectly still underneath the water, they can hold their breath up to 2 hours. On land, they are called a basque. And underneath the water, they're called a float. Not to be confused with a group of hippos, which is a bloat. Now, as cool as they are, I do think I'm going to take us into a different ecosystem. Because a different ecosystem means different animals. Speaking of different, out to our right, there's a pretty different looking tree. This tree is called the baobab tree. Its nickname is actually the upside down tree because it looks like it was planted upside down. It's not. It just remains leafless for about 9 months out here. Seeing the baobab actually marks our entrance here into the savanna and the Serengeti grasslands. These grasslands actually act as a bit of a super highway for the many migratory animals that like to live around here, including a lot of our favorite ones like elephants, giraffes, even animals like lions and cheetahs like to live here. And that's because they can stand in one spot, look out all the way across the savanna, and see they will actually be able to hide from them in all the taller bushes and grasses. That's actually why a lot of those predatory animals have such a light tan color, because they do tend to blend in the best in the grasses. Now, last time I came by these rocks, there was a watering hole. We had a pretty decent look at most of the water we've seen so far. So we're gonna have to give this one a look, see if we can find anything. However, I'm a bit short, and these grasses are a bit tall still. We're gonna have to wait until we get the gaps in the bushes, but I can actually see anything. See, looks like inside the den, there's a spotted hyena. So if I can get you guys a better view of it. Thunder continues. Now, many people think that hyenas are scavengers, but they do hunt for the majority of their food. They are a very matriarchal group of animals after all, with the lowest ranking female outranking the highest ranking males. They're matriarchal. Females also tend to be a little bit larger in size than the males do as well. Their call can be anything from their iconic giggle to a whooping sound, depending on the hyena and the type of call they're trying to make. And their groups are called clans. Now, have you ever heard the saying that it takes a village to raise a child? Well, for the hyenas it does, because every single member of the clan will take turns raising their young, even if it's not theirs. Males will be kicked out of the clan to form a bachelor group. Females will become the new lowest ranked members of the clan. Now, if you notice the trees we are passing through, they're trimmed about the same height. And that is because of giraffes. The giraffes will eat every single leaf off of every single branch that they can reach. And then when they're done, the elephants will come along and pull down a branch or even entire trees. Probably whatever the giraffes didn't. It's a nice way to keep everybody fed, but also keep the landscape looking nice. I don't think the antelopes and cattle do not do any work though. They have an equally hard job. It's their job to help trim all of the grasses. So I think they're doing fabulously well. It does look beautiful out here. Now, coming up out to the right-hand side are some white-bearded wildebeest. White-bearded wildebeest are also called gnus, G-N-U, after the grunting sound that they make. They get their name wildebeest from the Afrikaans word wildebeest, meaning wild beast, after their tendency to cause stampedes. When one of them runs, all of them will as well, even if they aren't sure why they're running. They'll see their friends doing it. Want to join in. Those little small brown and white animals are called springboks. Springboks get their name from their incredible ability to jump. They can jump about 6 feet straight up into the air and about 13 forward. When they do, it's called ronking. Those that are fully grown. At their highest, they can actually be about 3 feet tall and at the most weigh about 100 pounds. Coming up out to the left, there are some giraffes. A group of them is called a tower. which is perfect for them because they do indeed tower over everything. Adult giraffes can stand anywhere between about 18 and 20 feet tall, which makes them the tallest animals in the world. And when baby giraffes are born, they can stand about 6 feet tall. So many of you aboard are 6 feet tall. Well, congratulations. You are officially the height of a newborn giraffe. Just make sure we're sitting, please. You can definitely see the giraffes while we're sitting down. Please make sure little ones are seated as well, friends. Please make sure little ones are sitting down. Thank you. You should definitely be able to see them while we're sitting down. They're pretty tall. And if you notice each one of their spots, they are unique, a little bit messy looking. And that is how you can tell they are Maasai giraffes, which are one of the 2 most popular kinds. The other kind is a reticulated giraffe. And they've got a more smooth and even pattern, almost like a net. If it helps you to remember both Maasai and Messi, start with the letter M. We just have to stop and wait here for this giraffe to move out of the road. It's much too close, but I am going to call the word and see if they, so that they know. I don't want to get too close to it, because then it'll run where it's not supposed to go, but we'll get a little closer, and then you can look at the Ankole cattle on the right-hand side.
Oh, look at that. They're gonna be just
Alright, the
looking at
Ankole cattle to the right.
I love the look. Yeah, what do you want? You expect me to move?
The Ankole cattle are also called Watusi cattle, after the tribe that was first to domesticate them. Their horns may look heavy, but they're not. All that's inside of them is a honeycomb shape that has veins running through it, which helps them regulate the temperature. Please put the little ones down. Please make sure they're seated. Perfect. You should definitely be able to see giraffes without standing up. They're super duper tall.
Elizabeth's watching.
I sit a lot lower than you guys do, and I can definitely see them.
Yeah, it really is. They're really close. This one's finally crossing the road. Look at this. Wow. This one's like, I can almost reach out and touch this one. This is a younger one, obviously.
Apparently this giraffe can't decide what side of the road it wants to be on, so
He's posing for
it's all
us.
good. And the little one is. You know what this little one on the right or on the left is doing? Eating an acacia bush. And they have about 2-inch long thorns on them. There's one on the right, a little bit behind you as well. Giraffes like to eat these acacia bushes, as you can tell. Their digestive system is actually so powerful that they can eat 1 or 2 of those thorns and be totally fine.
This is really cool.
This happens all the time. Giraffes are stubborn, so.
This guy's still on the road. We're waiting for the guy on the road here. Here he goes. I think he's crossing finally. There he goes. Yeah, oh shoot, we're gonna have to leave. Almost kind of like it's over. That was really awesome.
I just have to call the word to let them know we're back on the way again. But we're going to stop for the elephants that are coming up ahead just a little ways as well. Alright,
That
so
was
we're
really
going to go a
cool.
little bit quick. We did waste a little bit of time waiting for those giraffes. So
Hi, Liz.
we won't be
Hi, Jim.
able to stop as long for some of the animals, but we'll definitely do the best that we can. So there's a couple of elephants out to the right-hand side. Since there's more than one, I'm guessing that this is a female and her young, because males actually live by themselves. Once males have reached the mating age of about 15 years old, they are kicked out of the herd to live the life of a bachelor. Please sit down. Thank you. We should definitely be able to see them while we're sitting down as well. They're quite large. Once males have reached mating age of about 15 years old, that's when they are kicked out of the herd to live the life of a bachelor. They prefer it, as do females. And that's because elephants are matriarchal, meaning that they primarily follow females. So males are actually
No problem, Jim. This is great. All I have to do is point. They're really out tonight.
Really big. Fully grown males actually weigh about 14 pounds in pounds.
This is cool.
Which is the equivalent of about 7 tons. There's quite a size difference between them. So it looks like we're passing through the red.
Really a wet night.
And moving out to the left and to the right, there are some tusk marks in this red clay. And that's because elephants do eat said clay that acts as a vitamin for them. Now both the male and the female elephants have tusks. They are essentially gigantic teeth. They are made out of ivory, so they are super strong. And they help elephants with all kinds of things like digging, removing dirt, scratching bark off trees, and of course eating that red clay. Ivory, though, really isn't all that useful to us humans. We only use ivory in art and jewelry. Despite that, about 96 of them are poached every single day just for their tusks. That is about one every 15 minutes. If that rate continues, their species will go extinct within the next 12 years. There's white-bearded wildebeest on the right as well. If you want to take a better look at them, there they are. Humans are also mining on elephant land for a substance known as coltan. Coltan is a metal that's in a lot of our favorite electronics, ones like our cell phones, tablets, cameras, music players, and gaming systems. Now they cannot make up the gap that fortune has created because their pregnancy is about 22 months long. It's almost 2 years.
Disney does.
To help them to recycle those items. That way we can save some of their habitat for when they have their babies every 2 years.
Rare. Disney does.
That's a flamboyance of greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest, the lightest shade of all flamingo. They get their color from the brine shrimp we eat. It's beta carotene that's in them. Out to the right are those springboks. So they can jump 6 feet straight up in the air, 13 forward. When they do what's called prunking. Not to let this male elephant see the red pointy thing. Out to about 6. Okay. Bail bomb tree. To the right of that's a red pointy thing. To the right of that is an elephant. I miss him. He's dry mondo. So there he is. See his backside. All right. Now we'll see if we can catch up with him again, but I don't think so. Really sensitive skin. They actually like to use dirt as a sunscreen. They can keep themselves cool as well. So we can catch up with him. Let's see. Nope, we can't see him. That's all right. Now to our left is the most exciting thing you've seen all day. It's a giant pit of mud. Woo! It's called the mud buffalo. And animals like rhinos like to sit in this pit of mud. Speaking of rhinos, that far right is a white rhino and a water buck. White is not a reference to the rhino's color in any way. It's actually a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word white. Please make sure little ones stay in the same seat. Please do not be passing them back and forth, especially by the rhinos. They run about 35 miles an hour. They can't see very well, so we'll make sure everybody's staying in the same seat. White is not a reference to its color. It's actually a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word white, meaning wide. In reference to the rhino's mouth, it's a lot wider than the black rhinos because they live in different environments and eat different things. Black rhinos live in a forest, so they've got a pointy upper lip, which helps them navigate around a lot of branches and bushes while they eat their zebra right. That is a Grant's zebra. They're also known as a common zebra. They're black with white stripes. You can tell because of the color of their nose. Each of their stripes is unique. If they were the same, they wouldn't camouflage nearly as well. Their kick is so powerful, you break the jaw of a lion clean off. Speaking of lions, they're approaching an open rock, where we can usually find them. However, lions are really lazy, but there's a lioness up there as well. Just make sure we are seated while we're looking at this lioness. Seated in the exact same
Oh, look at this. She's actually moving. Oh, now she's laying down.
Please don't whistle at her. She doesn't like that. Nor is she a golden retriever. So, she's not going to come over here no matter how much you whistle at her. Alright, there's another zebra on the right. Those two lionesses. And the rhino's going to be on the right as well. Contrary to popular belief, it is the lionesses that do all of the hunting. The male lion, he just stays behind. He will watch over the pride, the territory, and they're playing. See, they're playing.
Wow.
She bit the other one too. Like, look, I got you.
Look at that.
Now, during the day, lion's eyesight's about.
I wish I could say we actually picked this, Jim.
However,
We just decided to come
their
now.
eyesight is about
We got
6
lucky,
times
for sure.
better, which might explain why they hunt at night. They also
Somebody
have
tell me during
padded
rain,
paws.
they're very active. So I guess that's
On their
true.
prey. Stay hidden. I'm not seeing the male anyway. That's all right.
Well, we're getting a light rain. 2 hours ago it was a deluge.
We should be able to see the rhino again from here as well. And look at that, we kind of a truck in front of us. Woohoo! There's a warthog to our left-hand side. Just make sure we are sitting down while we look at
there
it
he
in the
is.
burrow. Warthogs are the
There he
largest of
is.
all of the burrowing animals.
Hope
And
everybody
they
can see
often
him.
reuse other animal burrows.
Sticking out
When
of
they go
that
in their
burrow
burrow,
there. Say hi
go
to
back in with
Pumbaa.
their tusks sticking out. That way they can be prepared in case any predators try and sneak up and attack them. They use their curvy upper tusks for digging, and their pointy lower tusks for soft defense. Rhino again. Same one, just on this side. And then there's a little water buck, which is the deer-like thing behind the rhino side of the butt. The water buck's skin secretes an oil which makes their coats waterproof, but it does make them a little smelly as well. Now it's a female because she doesn't have horns. The group of rhinos is called a crash, which is perfect for them because of their terrible eyesight. They usually have to be within about 10 feet of something to see what it is. They actually navigate better through their sense of smell and their sense of hearing.
Yeah, I agree.
than their sense of sight.
Okay,
That is why they can reach your barriers
this is the most
independently of
moving
one
around I've seen on these safaris before. I've seen, you know, a lot of animals, but they're always laying down or something. This is amazing.
At the same time.
A lot of movement.
Now we are heading into an area that's known as Magadi Glen. And Magadi Glen tends to be a lot more peaceful and a lot more quiet as far as the animals go. But we're still going to give it a good look anyway.
I've never had to move my phone around so much because on either side there are animals.
Yellow-billed storks. They're on the right by the pond. Yellow-billed storks are carnivorous birds, but they're also opportunistic hunters, meaning that they will eat just about anything. They prefer frogs and lizards, which is why they're usually found by the water, but they will even eat other small birds, fish, bugs, spiders, and occasionally even snakes. Basically, if it fits in their bill, they're going to eat it. They aren't picky. Now, the reason Magadi Glen has so few animals is because it is the newest area on our reserve. We were able to build it and much of our reserve with the help of the Disney Wildlife Conservation Fund. Not only does that fund help us to build new areas on the reserve, but it helps us to protect a lot of the animals that live there, including ones like elephants, giraffes, lions, rhinos, and even those spotted hyenas as well. It protects a lot of animals throughout animal kingdom in the world too. If you'd like to find out more information about those programs, like animals that may benefit, or how you can help if you like, all you have to do is stop by the merchandise shop, and they'll tell you what you need to know. If you are new to this explorer, the name of my truck is the Simba 1. That is S-I-M-B-A.
We're reaching the end here.
Then the number 1. You can get your badge just out front of the safari entrance. Now, as you approach our dock, please keep in mind that this is not a rain shelter. You are more than welcome to put on your rain gear as long as you back to the dock quickly so that the warden can unload other trucks. Here in Harambe, we do not like to say goodbye because goodbyes are too sad and final. So instead, we prefer the Swahili word Kwaherini, which means go well. And that's what we say to our friends when we hope to see them all again. So Kwaherini, friends, go well and go well. Again, my name is Megan. It was my pleasure traveling you guys around. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever your adventures are taking you guys to.
Watch your heads and arms on the right. This way, please,
Kwaherini, friends, check your roads for the warden as well.
Nicely done, Nate. Okay, I'm gonna shut down, save some power, people. It's not that I don't like you. It's just that I want to save some power for some stuff. We're gonna head. Where are we headed? I don't know. All right, we're gonna discuss where we're heading, and then I'll turn back on if I think it's worth seeing. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll be back. We're gonna stay here for a while.